Welcome back to the channel. It's Tech Nuance here. Today I'm checking out this game, Zenless Zone Zero. It's a game that I've been playing for a while now, and I've come to enjoy. It's a game developed and published by MiHoYo, and it was released outside mainland China by HoYoverse. So okay, all right. I haven't played this game in a minute. This game was released on Windows and iOS and Android and PlayStation 5 on July 4th, 2024. A port for Xbox Series X and S was released on June 6, 2025. It received generally positive reviews from critics, with praise of its gameplay, soundtrack, animation, and characters. The animation is pretty dope. The player assumes the role of a proxy. The protagonist known as Belle and Wise, a character who helps others explore alternative dimensions called Hollows. Over time, the proxy will recruit new party members known as agents to fight hostile entities called ethereals and other enemies. In addition to the proxy, players use rabbit-like robotic assistants known as bangoos. Checking out now the characters. Okay, today's rewards. Draw one bamboo badges daily. No bamboo badges obtained this phase. Confirm. Okay, daily login. Let me claim this. This is obtained. This is a little garden. Now, this game is similar to other games that I'm playing, like Genshin and the likes. Those games are good to play. Like it's relaxing, you know. If you just on the couch and you don't have nothing to do, you can just start playing those games. It kind of relaxes you. The music, especially Genshin. I really love the music of Genshin. It's pretty neat. It's very soothing, you know. Which reminds me, I have to pick up the game again and play for a couple of hours. Delusion Special. I gotta claim that. Okay, confirm. So the player takes the role of the proxy, Belle or Wise, depending on the player's choice. One half of a sibling duo who are collectively known as a legendary Python. They operate a video rental shop called Random Play as a front for their undercover activities and as proxies. Whatever happened to those video rentals location? Oh, that reminds me. We are in the 21st century. Definitely. We don't have such places anymore. I remember the days of Blockbuster. I used to visit Blockbuster like faithfully. All right, so character 2. I'm gonna do this mission. Gotta watch TV with Belle. And this game, it really does. You know, I like it. You know, I like the theme. I like the storylines. You know. What I was looking for. Individuals who assist Hollow raiding agents in navigating the hazardous and ever-changing landscape of Hollows. To this end, Python utilizes a Hollow Deep Dive System, or HDD, which allows them to protect their consciousness in real time into a small rabbit-like robot called the Bang Boo. As opposed to other publicly available Hollow observation system, which have a significant time delay on information going to and from a Hollow. As being a proxy without authorization from New Eridu public security is illegal, the siblings use random play as a legitimate cover while they carry out missions in various Hollow, both within and outside of New Eridu, through their proxy career is secondary to their investigation into Hollow Zero, one of the oldest and largest Hollows, which is located on the site of the old Eridu city, which was destroyed in a massive Hollow disaster 11 years before the event of the game.
I think it's worth putting the trial on tape.
When I first downloaded this game, I thought it was a new idea on those gacha games. Because it introduced a lot of new elements and new concepts and new ideas.
In a few moments, Charles Perlman, the accused, the cunning hares representing the citizenry, and others involved in the case, will, as is typical, travel to the New Eridu Supreme Court to await trial via the Special Court of Law airship. The court proceedings will be streamed in full, and citizens are encouraged to follow the proceedings from home.
Nicole, the airship is almost here, and you still haven't finished packing.
And on that note, Nicole, do you really need to pack so many things for court?
What do you know? The whole city's following this case. In other words, it's
She's a
a
funny
chance
character.
for us to make a name for
That's
ourselves.
Nicole.
So,
Very
of
outrageous,
course,
always
I want to make sure I'm putting
coming
my
up with
best
the
and
craziest
prettiest
things.
face forward.
And these are the characters that people, come to enjoy.
I even
Like the
printed
different
off some
personality,
flyers about us to pass around to potential clients out in the gallery.
Nicole, that's your phone. Sounds like a message.
Thank you.
This is an anime-style gacha urban fantasy game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic universe that is a futuristic haven known as New Eridu.
Nuh-uh. Omada. We don't owe anybody any money these days. Except for Phaethon. And those other 5 loan sharks.
Why are there more debts than last month?
Nicole, what's going on? Who's that message from just now?
And the fact that, it also brings in the element of
Messages.
comics. If you can see how they're displaying the animation, it's,
I can't take it anymore.
very comic-like, which resonates with a lot of people, with me included. Like, it's one of those things that kind of draw you in.
I thought Perlman's crimes were so outrageous that the trial would be a cakewalk. I never thought they would have to debate over every single detail. No wonder Nicole's been so worried about this case.
Phaethon.
Hello there, proxies. Hey, Nicole, Andy. What are you two doing here? Nicole, shouldn't you be on your way to catch that airship?
I
right
remember
now?
playing a game like this back in the
That was the
Xbox
plan.
360
I
era.
think there's something I need
It
to
was the
discuss with you
Naruto.
first, or else I'll be
I think it was one of the
distracted.
first Naruto games that came out to 360. I like the graphics because it was a blend of 3D and 2D.
Remember how you asked me a while
It was
back
wild
how
when
we
it came
tracked down
out.
the hacker Rain and decrypt the Belobog Heavy Industries memory unit?
Hang on. Are you
Oh, if you want to
telling
go
me
even
Imagine
further
was
back, I
earlier
remember
coming
in the
and here to tell us
PlayStation
that
1
you two
era,
aren't as close as you
where
claim?
they I used to play a lot of Dragon Ball Z games.
You can doubt anything about me.
And
but
Dragon
not
Ball
my
Z
connections.
games back in the
Even
PlayStation
if
1
Rain is the
era
hottest new thing on Earth,
had a
she will still
mix
back me
of
up.
2D
It's
and
just some
3D,
weird stuff's been happening to her recently.
but it was strange the way they did it. They looked like images that were placed in a
I
3D
can't say
world,
right now whether
and
or
they
not
looked
it's a
kind of
conspiracy.
odd, but
Basically, it's
during
just
that
this.
time,
Lots of
it
us who
was
are
the
close with
stuff.
Rain,
I'm telling you,
including
it
me,
was,
get messages from
it was
her
a,
every now and
you
then.
know, it was the
But
best graphics.
well, Hank. At first,
It was
they
fun. I
didn't
used to
pick
love
anything
those
up,
games.
but then
I think it was
continued for a couple
Dragon Ball
weeks.
GT.
Apart from these
I think it was one of those
messages,
games
it's
for
like she's
PlayStation.
disappeared into thin air.
Talking about
And
back in the
it feels like
90s.
things are getting worse. She used to send one every few days max, but she's already sent 5 or 6 this morning.
So we're looking for Rain. This is a hacker
That does sound
that
strange.
somehow is sending blank messages to Nicole, but they don't know where it is.
Of course, Master.
I mean, they do have an idea where these messages, because they're asking the AI, and the AI is kind of analyzing the location. So they say it's in the Ballet Twins building, so we're
Hold on. Did you say the
we
ballet
have to
twins?
get to that location to look for her.
What's wrong, Nicole? You've gone completely pale. Is there something wrong with that building? You must not care much for urban legends, Proxy. The
Large
ballet
pockets
twins
dimension
always
called
said these
hollows
towers
plague the
were
world,
lately.
engulfing
There
the
have been
land
rumors
and
of
spawning
paranormal
hostile
events
monsters
happening
called
there.
ethereals.
Anyways, fact of the matter is, those 2 towers were swallowed up by a hollow years ago. Ordinary people can't transmit data in and out of the
Who have
hollows easily.
wreaked havoc on
So
humanity.
how could
After the
Rain's
fall of
messages be coming
Eridu,
from there?
a group of survivors established a
Based on her
bastion against the
capabilities,
invaders
I don't
known as
think
New
Mary would be
Eridu.
mistaken.
The group
So
survived the
wise.
oncoming
Seeing
onslaught
as
by
how we're in a hurry to
extracting
find
a
Rain,
substance
and
called
since Nicole is
ether
so upset
from the
with us,
hollows, which
what
is
do you
used
say we
as
go
a
over to the
potent
ballet
energy
twins
source
ourselves to
for
take a look?
the entirety of New Eridu. So now we're gonna go ahead and find
Are you sure you want to go investigate?
Oh, are you scared,
Rain.
Wise? And to think, after I let you watch
Yeah,
all those
Wise.
thrillers with me, looks like it was no use. Nicole, we'll go check on Rain's location, but we'll likely end up in a hollow. Can you lend
it's
us
kind of
anything else?
nostalgic if you really think about it. This particular game is nostalgic.
This is
It
Rain.
resonates with me
They must be
because
Mary.
of the fact that they work. See, this is the young girl. This is Rain. Photo from Nicole. This seems to be a portrait of the hacker Rain, but the girl looks really familiar. I'm pretty sure.
Hang on, Nicole. The girl carrying the backpack? That's Rain?
Huh?
See, she's
Is something
Rain.
wrong?
Yeah, she's familiar because she goes to the
Comes to our store.
video rental location that they own, so they see
If you
her.
want to talk about hidden identities, doesn't Faithin use the video store the same way? Anyway, I'll leave Rain to you because I've got a blimp to catch.
Proxy. I'll take Billy and Nekomata with me. Meet us later near the ballet twins. Goodbye.
Okay, so the story is strange messages, and we have to go to the Ballet Twins building. So have to go to the HDD. Okay. The story follows Belle and Wise, two siblings who are proxies and are secretly the legendary Python. The siblings possess a special technology known as the Hollow Deep Dive system, which allows them to remotely monitor and navigate agents within Hollow through the use of their Bangbu EOS. As the player progresses through the game, they meet new factions and their proxying capabilities are expanded with the addition of the AI Fairy, who can now analyze Hollow. So they have an advantage. They have an advantage because they have the AI that they can analyze Hollows, and they can get more insight, stuff that other companies can't. So they have an advantage. So this is the location, the building. This is the Ballot Twins.
I heard the companion hollow had shrunk recently, and that's left the top of the building exposed.
So that means Nicole got that bizarro message from Vera, right?
Even if that's true, what was Rain doing in a place
Yeah, what
like
is she
that?
doing over there? So
Okay,
we're about
team,
to find
first,
out.
Let's think of a way we can get ourselves up there.
These are story that, if you're coming from work and you just want to relax, just, do one of those quests. It's definitely a stress reliever for me anyway. So, and I do have to play these games more. I think
This place is cold, huh?
and what the fun of the game is actually diving into
He doesn't feel
the
right.
mechanics. Once you get a taste of the mechanics and understanding the mechanics, I think it becomes like this.
That almost made me jump.
You'll have a better
I don't
experience,
think we should stick around here.
to say the
Let's
least.
hurry up and find her.
And it's just like a movie. I mean, you have the different characters. You definitely have Billy, who is like the jokester, the clown. You have those elements. You also have Ambi, who's kind of like the serious, shy type. Okay. And the combo system, I think, is great. Also, the mini games that they have. It's a special touch.
Billy, go do some repairs.
Despite falling into the futuristic category, Zenless Zone Zero adopts a retro and analog aesthetic, which is what I was telling you, right? It adopts something different, something kind of nostalgic to a lot of older players,
Which one?
and I think it's special. It's special, which is explained by the notion that modern technology is susceptible to corruption from overexposure to ether. Okay, so there are more enemies here. See, whenever they're about to hit you, you press the right button. Okay, and you dodge and you counter. It's one of those, system that gets you hooked, All right, so we're going in.
Follow me. We'll take the elevator up.
Roger.
Okay. So I have to use the elevator. Okay. Okay. You need a ID to get into the elevator. Great. Okay, so are you saying what we have to follow?
Let's go,
Okay.
Pepsi. Something's here.
So within the game, characters operate flip phones or mobile phones, reminiscent of models from the 2000s and 2010s. The two main protagonists reside in a video store known as Random Play, where new Eridu citizens can rent VHS tapes, CRT television sets, reminiscent of those from the early 1980s to the 1990s, are commonly seen throughout the game. Okay, so what do we have here? Enemies.
Shadow just flashed by!
Did it go upstairs?
After it. Time to sharpen my claws.
Okay. These are also reference to the 1990s media, as well as grunge or street style design present throughout New Eridu. So it's they brought it to life, but they brought in a lot of elements. Okay, see, I like the counter. See, you can counter, and then you can. I mean, the system is great. This system is awesome. I love it. I love the mechanics. So they're bringing a lot of elements that are reminiscent of the 90s, which resonates with a lot of players. You know, people of that era.
And beyond. It's showtime!
At your command. Eliminating target.
Yeah, it's so we're going in. Okay.
This way back.
More enemies.
Cereal's here too!
The ballet friends
Okay.
were lost to the hollow ages ago.
Okay.
Looks like they've been reduced to an ethereal
Right.
layer.
I can't believe there's ethereals living better than
I mean,
us.
these moves are so easy to do, but you do have to be precise when you counter, because if you don't press it on the right time, you'll lose that opportunity and you're gonna get hit. So now I have to go down.
We're back in the lobby from earlier.
We can take the elevator.
All right, so we're proceeding through the game.
This is as high
We're
as
going
the
up
elevator
now,
can take us. There's a fissure in the lobby that leads
but I
upwards.
can't go up.
But it looks like we'll have to take a detour.
This is where to go. Am I gonna encounter more enemies? Yep. This is the name of the game.
I got you.
Are you sure we haven't taken this route before?
Every corridor does look very similar.
It reminds me of this crime film. The culprit took advantage of similar circumstances to commit murderous.
Not talk about this right now.
No problem.
The game was produced by Zenless Lee.
Keep it up.
The development team cited Persona 5, Digimon World, and Street Fighter as influence for Zenless Zone Zero. So they took a lot of ideas, or I wouldn't say ideas, but these games influenced them to
The other hollows.
produce
Hope the neat
this
parts
game.
they just replaced don't rust.
I hope you didn't get cheap parts, Billy.
That's why these games are so. A lot of people like it because it's reminiscent of all these other games.
Ever since we set foot in here,
All right.
I feel like someone or something has been watching us.
Same! I got goosebumps as soon as we got here. And I keep feeling something slithering around down by our feet. I just felt it again!
Hey, watch the tails!
Oh, my bad. Hey, manager, couldn't you tell what was going on in the surrounding area
Okay.
and other hollows?
So influences from Street Fighter can be seen within the animation of characters during combat, while the influence of DigiWorld can be seen in the implementation of the in-game clock system. The development team stressed that Zenless Zone Zero has a unique style.
What's moving over there?
It's a unique style, but of the blend of all these games.
If there
Because, you know, nobody's reinventing the wheel, I think. All these new games are just, you know, influenced because, you know, you do get influence. You have to get ideas from these other games. And because we're bringing in the developers are bringing in their experiences, it's gonna come out regardless, you know?
target confirmed. Go. Neutralize.
So characters in Zenless Zone Zero have different designs based on their faction. For instance, the design for Victoria housekeeping characters is based on Victorian era butler and maids with tropes from horror movies. So, you know, everything is there. You just have to notice it. You have to notice it. You understand? Okay. You have to pick it up. If you know the things that you're looking at, it's gonna strike a chord.
What you felt.
There is an emphasis on quality over quantity regarding the development of characters. I think so, and you can see it
Manager, where's
from the
Hang on, let me check.
way they look to the way they behave, their personality. I think they're unique.
Yeah, officers, I thought that was gonna take my nose
Are
off.
those scissors?
Who's there?
Okay. Someone's out there. And I think the
It's no wonder you're able to walk around the building unhindered. But please, stop there.
A wolf siren.
I like the character, the persona, the entrance. You see, it's a level of detail there that you have to pick it up. I mean, it's unique, and that's what make these games very so attracting. If you know what you're looking for, and I think that's nice in games that they're bringing all these elements from all these other ideas and maybe other movies, other games.
I'm sure I have stressed. Both the floors and one's weapon should be kept in pristine condition, have I not?
sorry, Mr. Lycon. I'm really sorry.
So tired.
Ellen, stay on task. Professionalism.
Coming.
Corin? Is that you? Huh? Oh,
Okay.
Mr. Kamada, and the investigator.
Corn, do you know them?
Yes, Mr. Lycon. They're the nice people who helped me out of Hollow that time.
I see then. Rena, for now you may stand down.
As you wish.
When did you...
She's
You're
quick.
quite a perceptive young lady. You almost
She didn't even
saw
notice that she was behind her. That shows kind of like their power, you know. It's kind of cool when you see something like that.
Allow me to introduce ourselves.
It shows their
We are
ability.
Victoria Housekeeping.
It gives you a glimpse.
Victoria Housekeeping. Never heard of you.
See?
Hey, Ambi. Before I met Corin, I never heard of them either. But you're being so blunt. You'll embarrass them.
What a considerate young lady. But there is no need. Victoria Housekeeping primarily serves
Okay.
a small number of high net worth individuals in New Eridu and does not aim for popularity amongst the general public.
I feel like we're being looked down on. But I can't think of a comeback.
Everyone, please allow me to apologize on behalf of my companions. I am the head of Victoria Housekeeping, Von Lycon. We have been employed by the owners of the Ballet Twins to provide maintenance services here today.
The owners? But I heard the Ballet Brothers who built them went bankrupt ages ago.
You are correct. The Ballet
And look at
Twins
the
are
details
indeed in a
on
long-term state
the
of
character's
foreclosure.
clothing
The Lemnian Hollows
on the
activity has
wolf. I mean, you can
recently,
tell
and the
it's
city
you know,
administration is interested in
it's not
eliminating the
just
sub-hollow here.
something random. It's just
My
something really
employer
kind of put
expects the
together.
building to
Really,
appreciate
you
the
know,
value, which is why he put down a deposit.
something that's they put thought into it. You know.
Inside a hollow. Is that how rich people think? Well, whatever they're thinking. Thanks to that guy, we got to see Corin again. Miss Nekomata, investigator. I'm glad to see you again, too. But what are you doing here? This is the Master's property. The association shouldn't have any missions here.
So it's it's always important to go for quality versus quantity because it'll be appreciated. People will pick that up. I mean, the more seasoned players will pick it up, and that's what these are the long-term players, the ones that can appreciate these sort of things.
She means that our guests aren't really investigators.
Not investigators?
The developer has adjusted gameplay elements after player feedback. Late in 2024, the TV mode was largely truncated due to generally negative reception of the puzzle-based design. The version 2.0 update in July 2025 optimized the hub world design and user interface to improve players' experience.
We have no interest in unauthorized personnel within the Hollows, and not to mention.
So I like it because they always constantly update, and they make based on the feedback that they get from players, they adjust the game, and that's when you have developers actively communicating with the players. It makes the best games.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be straight with
Stuff
you.
that
I'm actually a
the
proxy.
players or the developers can't catch or cannot see, the players will be able to tell you, listen, you need to do this, you need to do that. I think
didn't expect you to
that's
be
what
visionary
makes
proxy faith,
this experience
and
work. That's,
you are here to look for a missing friend.
Lycon, have you seen anything? Any clues in the building?
As much as we'd like to help you,
I like his character,
the
Lycon.
official
He has
provided
this,
to us is outdated.
honor
He's unable to give us
that
an
he
accurate
wears around
picture
his
of
neck.
what's going on inside the building.
Psst, sorry to interrupt, but we've got a tricky situation right now. Nicole just called. She says she didn't realize until she got to the landing pad that all members of the Cunning
Okay.
Hares were registered to take the stand. The court requires Billy and the others to attend.
So, we gotta take the airship too?
So now they have to
But
meet with
what about
Nicole
helping the manager look for
in
Ray?
court because they're needed.
I apologize for eavesdropping, but I have a proposition. What if the proxy works with us? The proxy is looking for someone, and our obsolete holodata is hindering our work. I believe it'll be to our mutual benefit to work together.
Yeah, you work with an outsider. No, I'm
Then
counting.
I have no objections. Looks like we'll be relying on you.
It should be
So
us
they're
thanking
gonna
you.
join forces to work
I'm
together.
certain Victoria Housekeeping's work will go much more smoothly with your assistance. In any case, considering Phaethon's reputation, I am certain our master will be pleased to make your acquaintance. For now, however, getting your friends out of the hollow seems to be the more pressing matter. We can head further into the building together after you finish your business.
Made it. Complete. So the game did pretty good because Metacritic iOS gave it 72 out of 100. PC for Metacritic gave it 77, and for the PS5 73. OpenCritic 72%, and Destructoid 8 out of 10. Eurogamer 4 out of 5. GameSpot gave it 7 out of 10. IGN gave it 8 out of 10. PC Gamer UK 55 out of 100. Prior to the game's release, the Chinese video game news website 17173 noted that HoYoverse has significant experience with action games, considering Zenless Zone Zero as both a return to the genre and a potential breakthrough for the company. They believe that the HoYoverse had yet to encounter significant rivals in the action game category, and the Zenless Zone Zero could stabilize and expand the user market. 17173 also emphasized the game's strong stylized design and trendy visual elements, noting that inherited HoYoverse expertise in the action category while presenting a distinct and unique work. So guys, thank you for watching. Definitely, if you liked the video, hit the like, and also if you like what I do, definitely subscribe. See you in the next one.